Sephora sale. This is my haul. I will probably get a couple of other things as well. Like my beauty blender is kind of a mess, so I might get a couple of beauty blenders. And I just wanted to show you everything I have. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 different videos putting on these makeup looks. This came yesterday around 2:30. Too late for me to shoot, but not too late for me to try on, and that's what I did, and I love the look that I got yesterday. I'm going to try to do that today. My hair is wet. I didn't feel like drying it, so as soon as I'm done, I'll change into something pretty for an overall effect. But let's go through everything. And by the way, I want to thank Magic Links and Sephora, who gave me a $500 gift certificate, if you will, to make these purchases. I really actually like this thing that I've been doing with them for the last 2 years, I think, because it will make me buy, or gives me the freedom to buy something that wasn't at the top of my list, but I was curious about, but I didn't want to pull the trigger. Even though I have a channel, I should be pulling the trigger on those kinds of things. This whole situation allows me to, and then I can review it for you, and you can decide if you want it for yourself. That's what I'm here for. So let's talk. I've already taken everything out, so I'm just showing you the boxes. This is Groundwork, and we're going to do this one on the next video. It's from Danessa Myricks. She had one that was deeper, that was for contours and stuff, and this one I wanted to play around with because I felt that one was really pro. You are only one skin color. You know, it might change a little bit in the summer and in the winter, but a palette like that seems more pro-oriented for someone who's working on different undertones and different depth of tones, where this, I think, can work on a lot of people. I think it's gorgeous. I had not tried this yet, so we are going to do it for the next video, and it smells delightful. I don't know what that's about. Makeup Forever, the HD Skin Hydra Glow. I found a color that works for me, and I love this. I reviewed it with a color that didn't work for me, and then I liked it so much I got another sample and got it at the sale. So that will be putting on. My Hourglass Voyeur Gel Liner in Cave. I got this because I can't tell how much I have left, and I don't want to run out. So, you know, this is the time to get the things that are the tried and true. And speaking of which, I mentioned in my last video that the Ilia Fullest mascara looks very much like the Westman Atelier. And I had thrown mine out because both of these brands are natural and they don't last forever. And mine smelled a little off, so I got that. When I want a really full lash, it almost looks like false lashes, but it's not spiky or clumpy, that's my go-to, so I got that. Then I got a new release, a Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush from Rare Beauty, and that's very exciting. I did get the Westman Atelier Serum. I love this so much, and I'm sure that I'm almost out of it, and I just don't want to be without it, especially lately. My skin has been feeling even more dry, maybe because I'm getting, shocker, older, my skin's changing. I also got the Westman Atelier new Soft Matte Lipstick. So this we're going to be playing with. And I got the Westman Atelier, I can't read it, but these are the drops in Peau de Pêche. I have Peau de Pêche in the loaded, but this is liquid form. And I played with that yesterday. We're going to play with it again today. And I did repurchase the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes in the neutrals because, you know, when I was editing that video, I thought, these colors are so good on me, and I want to give this another try because maybe my lids weren't dry enough, blah, 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 blah. Maybe the primer that I was using wasn't a happy way to go with it. Maybe I want to mess around with it a little bit more because I loved the first 2 looks that I got, and I feel that this is very flattering on me, or maybe it's not that it's flattering on me, maybe it's more my aesthetic, but I think it's actually flattering on my skin tone, my eye color, my hair color, and my aesthetic. So that's what I got, $500 right there, you guys. I still need to get my Augustinus Botter, and I'm going to get a couple of beauty blenders, and I might get something else, so we might do another haul later on. We'll see. So let's go on with our foundation first. This is what she looks like. I got the color 1N14. Oh, Gracie's coming into her crate. She's thinking about, there she goes. And I'm wearing my Tula Mineral Magic today, which will help with my redness because I did a lot of work this morning on my face. I did the zip for a long time. It is a little runny. That's 2 pumps, and we're just going to dot around. Initially, this does look a little yellow, but once you blend it in, it doesn't look too yellow, and I'd rather be yellow over orange, for instance, and it will help with my redness. So just a little bit to start with, and I think I'm going to do the Beauty Blender. My sunscreen has been on for about 20 minutes, so it's all set up. And I tell you, when I was doing my thumbnails and whatnot, or I was looking at images that I had, I thought, my skin looks so nice with this foundation. That's another way you can tell, as someone who makes videos, when you go back and look at these images and think, wow, skin's looking good. Very quick application, and as you can see, not a bad shade. I have plenty left. With the Beauty Blender, you use more than with your fingers, so I think if I did this with my fingers, I would probably only need 1 pump, which means it's going to last a little longer. I'm just going to do a little bit on my neck. I don't know what I'm going to wear, so I don't want to do too much because I don't want to get it on my clothes, but just a teeny bit. Hello, I think this is a great shade for me right now, spring. So, what are we going to do next? Okay, these are called Liquid Super Loaded, and yesterday I was wearing a different sunscreen. I was wearing the Bloom Effects, which is very shiny, and I wasn't really prepping to do makeup that day. I like to wear that one when I might be going for a hike. I just wear sunscreen every day, and it's very nourishing, especially my skin's been a bit sensitive, it's a bit dry, and I like it a lot. But for underneath makeup, it will make your makeup really shiny. And I thought, well, let me give this a try. The reason I ordered this is because I thought it might be like my Tula. I got it in peach because I was hoping maybe it will help with my redness. Looks like that. And I put it all over my face, and it is beautiful underneath your makeup, but I was already super shiny. So today we're going to try it on the cheekbones instead of under the makeup, but I gotta tell you, I thought I looked so pretty and youthful yesterday, so I'm going to put this on just my cheekbones today. I'm going to wait for this to set up a little bit longer, and then tomorrow's video I'm going to put it on before my foundation so we can see what that looks like. So we're going to go to eyes while this is all setting up. I'm going to go on with the Dior in 2N, and this will be my primer today. So I don't have anything else on my lids, and we're just going to do this, let it dry down. May as well get some in the inner corner where I have darkness while I'm here, and then we'll go on with the shadow. I am going to use something that is not from Sephora, and this is from Sicily, Paris. I spoke about this in the Beautylish event sale, and I used this yesterday, and I thought it worked really well with the look that I achieved. I'm just going to do a little bit, put a teeny bit on my hand right there, and just going to do my inner corners. The look I had yesterday was not with the eyeshadow that I'm about to do. It was just such a beautiful kind of ethereal spring look. So while I was messing around, I thought I really wanted to show you the look that I got yesterday because I loved it so much. So we're going to do that look, and then we're going to add the eyeshadow. I did a little bit of concealer, just a touch right here to lift my darkness, and that was part of, I think, why I like the look. I didn't do concealer all over, and I just powdered the cheeks. So I'm not so shiny right there, but let's go on with the drops from Westman Atelier. Shaky shake, one drop on the hand. I'm going to pick it up with my finger. That's how much. And I like to put right there. I don't think you need a lot with this, but you could build if you wanted to. And this is my first time trying it this way. There she is. Such a beautiful, beautiful look. I see it. I hope you'll see it on camera. Let me see. They're a very natural color for me, as opposed to having the pink, which wouldn't have been such a great color on me. I felt like this color, the peachy colors, seem to work because they're not gold and they're not pink. So I'm going to move in. I feel like I can always see it better on this side because the door is open. I think that's super, super pretty. And now I'm just going to, my fingers are really warm, it's warm today, and just work it and make sure that the edges are blended. I can't really see the edges, probably because of the light, but I just want to, give it that chance. Okay, now let's move on to the blush. This is from Rare Beauty. This is matte, which I don't think her previous ones were matte, and I really like that look. And it's just called Powder Blush. I have the color Cheer. I don't know if this is a new color, but when I was looking at the colors, it seemed to me that there were several that mimic the colors in her liquid. I find the liquid to be pretty fussy. I don't really like it that much. This is the color. Look how pretty this is, though. Let's do Arm. And here it is. This is a peachy color. It's very pretty. The powder feels very soft. Online, I thought it might be a pinky peach. Peach isn't great on me, and it was hard online. That's why I'm here, right? Online, they used a lot of color on the models, I guess, so you could see what the colors are, but they didn't have a model that was my skin tone, so it was very hard to tell. So I decided to go with Cheer, and I do think that it's very pretty. I'm just going to do a little powdering because I don't want it to skip. That sheen will still be there from the Westman Atelier because it's not sheening because it's wet. It's sheening because of the formula, if that makes sense. Yeah, I still see it. Voila. It picks up very easy. That was just too little going in a circle, and it's there. I just want to get this even and then take it off my hand and work it into the brush because I don't want to overdo it. And start here and do a little C, and then full blend. This is very, very pretty. I was a little worried about it because I don't think highlighter is having a thing anymore. And highlighter blush, Charlotte Tilbury did them, and I really actually, I never wore them. I bought one, I thought, oh cool, but I didn't wear it. I don't necessarily want a blush that does that. RMS has one that I did like. It was more subtle than the Charlotte Tilbury. And I think this is more like the RMS. Super, super pretty, but not too much. Now I want to show you the RMS so you can see if the glow is similar. This is French Rose, so it's a little more pink, and the powder feels different. It's not the same formula, but when we look at the sheen, so I'm going to spread this out a little bit. But I feel the sheen is exactly the same. I'm not sure if you're going to see this, but they present the same. And even though this is peach, I think it is working really well on me. So the color I was concerned about, I think is lovely. And the formula I was concerned it would be too shiny, and it's not. So check, check. I really, really like this. Now we're going to do the Lip Suede in the color Minx from Westman Atelier. Now her packaging is always excellent. It's beautiful. It's magnetic. I have to say, sometimes the magnetic stuff makes me a little nuts. I put that serum in my medicine cabinet last night, and the one I have in there right now, they were sticking to each other and then repelling and knocked over other stuff in there. So I get it. Maybe the magnet could be a little less strong. So the color Minx on the model looked really, really powerful and pow. The model was a little bit lighter than I am, but that's what it looks like. And I love this color. Oh, it smells delicious. And you know what else I forgot to tell you? Those drops that I did, that smells delicious too. I just did one swipe here and transferred it up here for a little less opacity, but not much less opacity. And now I'm going to do full. This is so spring. Can you see how it's beginning to kind of all blend in together? Even though I didn't plan it, like this will be a look, I just felt so, so pretty. And then yesterday I did my brows and I put some of this blush on my eyelids, but I'm not going to right now. Well, you know what? Okay, I'm going to. I just want to show you what I did yesterday because I loved it. For me, this is a quintessential summer look where you just use your blush on your lids, really light application. This one has some sheen to it, so it's super, super pretty. Yeah, this is transforming. Did my brows, very easy, and this was the look that I had yesterday, and I just felt so, so pretty. I don't think I did mascara or liner, and I loved it. It's just spring. So, I think I messed up really, really, really badly, you guys. Here's the story. My camera shoots for 18 minutes, and then it does another file for about 6 minutes. And I'm always watching this red light to make sure I'm going. And I oftentimes will turn off the camera when I'm doing something that you don't need to see, like powdering or doing my brows. But I didn't do that today. I had my camera going when I was doing concealer, doing my brows, doing my powder, and I was just finishing up and I looked down and I thought, oh no, I don't know where the camera stopped, where that file stopped. It might have been quite a while ago. This could be the end of the video and it could be saved. If you are seeing this outro, it was saved. If you're not, I'm shooting this again tomorrow because I can't wash my face and do it all over again. So let's go over what I think. The Makeup by Mario, I do love this. I do think it's very flattering on me. I only used one color today, but that's the kind of palette that it is. It's a useful palette. The blush from Rare Beauty, I'm pleasantly surprised. I was worried that it was going to be very blingy because it looked blingy online, but I think it's super, super pretty. And even though the color is peach, I think it is working for me. It doesn't look too peach when I put it on. So this is A+. I highly recommend this. The foundation, you know, I love this Makeup Forever foundation, and I'm just delighted with it. I think it looks so, so good. The drops, you'll see me put it again under my foundation in the next video as a highlighter. Right now you can't see because I did do the blush, but you saw when I put it on initially, it was just a beautiful sheen. It has the hint of color, and it is a flush tone color for me, where if I had gotten the gold, or I think there's a gold one, and I think there's a pink one, I know there's a pink one, it would have been not so congruent for me. I really, really like this, and I forgot to mention, these smell insane. It's like her lip glosses, which I usually keep out here. I don't know where they are. They have a lemony kind of smell. Yum-a-dum-dum. This color, are you kidding? I love this color. I put this on like 3 or 4 times yesterday, no lie. But I wanted to show you something. This is called Too Bad I'm Bad. It is by Charlotte Tilbury. It is long discontinued. These are moussey mattes, and she got rid of them. I happen to love a moussey matte because they're comfortable and they're matte. And this color I was crazy for. And I thought, you know, just because the formula is retired doesn't mean the color has to be, but she never brought this color back. And last night, after I put this on 3 or 4 times, I was wearing it all day after I got the package, I thought, this reminds me of the Too Bad I'm Bad. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, and this is Minx. And the reason I bring it up is when I spoke about this previously, someone else told me they loved that color. So if you love that color and you're disappointed that Tilbury never brought it back, this is incredibly close. I would say this is a little bit darker, and if you want to get this exact shade, you might consider using a lip liner that has maybe a little bit of bluish to it. I'm thinking something mauve that might get you a little closer. I'm just going to wipe these off before they set up, because I did that yesterday and I found that there was a little bit of mauve. I think there is. So this one is the Tilbury and this one is the Gucci. And I think that one has a little bit of mauvey to it, the Charlotte Tilbury. So give that a try if you are in love with that shade and so disappointed that she gave it up. For me, I love this and I love the Tilbury, so I might go get myself like a NYX liner, something that I wouldn't normally use something in that color, and just, you know, be able to change this. But I love this spring easy look. It's, to me, it's kind of almost a quintessential California girl look, except it's California woman. Where California girl would have the skin that looks like this, but she might not do a lip, she might just do a little gloss, and maybe not mascara either. But you guys, that's it. I'm super pleased. Did I talk about everything that I put on? I think I did. Love this, love the color, love the packaging, really, really like this. We'll try it again under makeup. Pleasantly surprised with this. I kind of didn't want to get it. I'm really glad that I did. And you know that I love this new foundation and the Makeup by Mario palette. Yes. Okay, so next time we're going to do the Danessa Myricks. I hope you come in and watch that. My last Danessa Myricks, not a lot of people watched, but please do, you guys. Links to everything down below. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was entertaining a little bit, and I hope you come back again. Until we meet again, be safe and smart, and I'm wishing you good health.